What's good, boys? So it just hit 4:30 a.m. I just finished a run all the way uphill, about 2.5 miles. I've ran once in the past year and a half or 2 years. And I've been, to those of you guys that have been subscribed to me for a while, I haven't been telling the truth on this page. And I've been hiding behind something, and I can't hold it in anymore. And it's been eating me alive. But right now, quick context, I wake up at 2:30 a.m. every single day, as you guys know, and conquer the day. I go as hard as I can. I live outside the country by myself. I'm 20 years old, and life's hard, man. Life's been difficult for me, and I know a lot of you guys look up to me, and a lot of you guys want to do what I'm doing, and I get messages all the time on Instagram and stuff, and you guys are inspired by me, which I love. That is my job. I'm a coach. But for the longest time, I've been trying to be this perfect coach, trying to be somebody that looks flawless, when behind closed doors, it's not that I'm not doing the actions. I'm honestly, I'm always getting after it, but it's the fact that the feelings I've been lying about. I've never felt more empty inside of my entire life. I feel just like I have no emotions at all. Like I'm overdosing on ashwagandha all over again, like I used to in the past. Not like overdosing, but like just taking a lot of it, because I wanted to get rid of my pain when I broke up with my girlfriend after 5 years of being together. And often I hop on this camera pretty intense, and I feel like that's a force. I feel like that's not actually me, and there is times where I'm fired up. Like now would typically be the time where I would hop on the camera and try to be all like hard, you know? I can't fake the feeling anymore. I don't have any feelings, and it's hard. And one thing about moving out the country by yourself is the fact that you forget everything about your past life. All you're dealt with every day is this side of your head and this side. And every day I choose to battle that weaker side that tells me to skip the gym, to cheat on my diet, to binge eat, or everything, right? These temptations of skipping the gym and cheating on my diet, I've been conquering for so long in the gym. Like, those don't really come up anymore. I've been eating clean. I haven't ate a single processed ingredient in over a year. I've never had a cheat meal in the past year or anything. I've stuck 100% to my diet, and but just that voice in my head is, I choose to win every day. I'm gonna be so honest, and I'm not perfect. There is times where it'll get to me in some little tiny way, shape, or form, but for the most part, I'm conquering it. But I don't get that feeling that I used to when I would win over that voice. It's like I win and I can't reward myself, and I just miss my family a lot. I haven't seen anybody in 7 months. I've been out here alone, and it's really tough. You know, it's really easy to get in your head all the time. Like, I woke up this morning, and I'm just be so honest, like, I just rethought everything. I'm just like, I don't want to get up. I'm off 3 hours of sleep. I got 2 hours of sleep last night because my neighbors are partying with the subwoofer and the band going right next to me and just shaking my bed in the middle of the night, and I couldn't sleep. And, you know, it caused me to get 2 hours last night, 3 hours this night. I just woke up like, dude, I just want to go back to sleep so bad. Like, I just don't want to show up today. That voice was screaming at me, like punching me in the face. I tried to get out of bed, and I'm so sore. And the cold breeze, I got the AC blasting in my room at night. When I opened the blanket, it hit me, and I felt my body aches and stuff from being sore because I haven't slept, and everything hit me at once. And it's just like, that voice is telling me, dude, you're a pussy. You're a loser. Just give up. Just give up. Just go back home. Just go back to that job, dude. I made more money at that job than I do now, and that voice in my head's telling me, don't you care about the money? Go make the money. I worked as an airplane mechanic, building commercial airplanes that paid me very well. and it was going to pay me double in the next couple years if I would have stayed there. But it just wasn't for me, man. The amount of passion I have for coaching people, for my one-on-one clients, the amount I pour into them, just I could never give it up, man. And that voice in my head, I decided to beat it once again this morning, but this morning was one of the hardest. And recently I just been begging myself to feel something. I just want to feel. I want to feel real again. I want to feel like a human. I want just I don't know, man. I haven't been able to find a fix in the last 7 months, and last year of my life, I have turned my life around. I've transformed into a whole new person, not even recognizable. I used to be just stuck, just so stuck. Like, just masturbation. It was something I struggled with for 3.5 years, almost 4 years, of not being able to quit, trying time after time. I'd go 1 month in, fail. I'd get 2 months in and fail. And it just got to such difficult times. And I had a girlfriend during that time, and I just felt so guilty, and I wanted to stop. And I remember hiding from God those 4 years. My friends would invite me to church, and I would always say no because I'm busy or make an excuse or I have something to do, but I really didn't. And it was the fact that I knew I was gonna have to leave my sinful life, and I was scared. I was scared that I'd have to switch my friend group because I love my friends. And I was just addicted to doing the dumb stuff, like staying up all night, listening to music in the car with my boys. There's times where I was playing video games during the last 5 years of my life. There's times where just going to car meets till like 2, 3 a.m. The whole takeover stuff, I used to go to all that crap. It's so stupid. Just trying to find something to have fun, just chasing fun. And it always left me empty inside. That's why I don't believe that anyone should ever try to have fun in their life. What's the point? It lasts for a little bit and you go right back. Like, you can't just stay having fun. You can't stay happy. I don't chase happiness. I don't try to be happy. I try to be fulfilled. That's what real happiness is as a man. Women and children are meant to feel happy, not us. We're meant to go through the pain. We're meant to maybe even work that crappy job just to come home and provide your wife a meal, provide your kids a meal. That's what accomplishment is as a man. It's not about having everything perfect. It's not about finding the dream job, right? Maybe you like your job, maybe you hate it. It doesn't matter. Live a fulfilling life. When you're outside of that job, what are you gonna do about it? Are you gonna hit the gym every single day, even when things come up in your life, even when times get busy? Are you gonna eat every single meal to get to that goal with your body? Because I am, and I'm not even to the goal. Yeah, I might look like I'm jacked and stuff, but I'm not satisfied. I want more. And as I come on this YouTube channel and I present becoming your top 1% self, mentally and physically, and changing your identity, that is what I coach. I coach men to get in the best shape of their life, shift their identity, and get the mindset of their top 1% self so they can go on and conquer their entire life, becoming whatever they want, financially free, spiritually free, right? Having the closest connection with God. I do it all. But for the longest time, it was just fitness. It was just me. It was just me in that gym. And I used it as a coping mechanism. I used the gym as, oh, you did good today. That's enough. You're good, man. That's all it is. And it's like, it was so toxic. Like, I would go to work and I'd do that, and I'd go to the gym, and then I would go out and I'd go eat Dick's Burgers or Chick-fil-A or something, right, after the gym. Then go hang out with my friends till 3 a.m., 4 a.m., making fires, listening to music in the car, just talking about stupid things that don't even revolve around being successful. And sometimes we would do the whole dopamine talk. That is so dangerous. Sitting in a circle saying what you're going to accomplish in life with your boys, you already get the dopamine. You feel good. You're like, yeah, I thought of that idea. Reality, you just saw it online on an Instagram reel of some guy, trading or real estate hack or something, and you're gonna get rich off of that just because you said it, right? It's so dangerous. I used to do it. I used to sit in the car with my friends and tell them all these little tiny business ideas that I have that I'm gonna do. And guess what? A year went by. I'm still sitting in the same car saying the same similar business ideas. Then another year goes by. The same old. If you feel like this and you love your friends to death the way I do and the way I did, it's gonna take separation. I promise you. I had to separate from my girlfriend. I had to separate from my friends because I really didn't know who I truly was. And if the old me was watching this video, I would think I knew who I was. I thought I was successful because I had good ambition, good drive. I never smoked ever in my life. I never drinked. I wasn't the type of person to do real vices, right? But I did the things behind closed doors. And it's all the same thing. As God says, one sin is equal to another sin. Like you can't be a better sinner. We're all sinners. We're all equal. I am no better than you. Just because I can go on a run for him and haven't ran in 2 years and be drenched in sweat, right? That doesn't mean I'm better than you. Maybe you're at a different stage, right? Maybe the next step is going on a walk in the morning, right? Like don't go on a run in the morning. I never do this. This isn't some motivational. I just want to feel, man. Like, I just want to feel something. I'm tired of feeling empty. I'm tired of not having any memories. I can't even remember nothing until I get on the phone with like my girlfriend, right? We separated and now we're back together. The reason I broke up with her because I hated who I was. I wasn't the man that I wanted to be. I hated my reflection. I hated the way I treated her. I hated the way I treated my mom when I'd come home from work and I'm tired as balls because I stuffed my face with processed food. And my sweet mom was like, hey, how was work, How's your day going? I'm like, I don't want to talk. Go into my room, change my clothes. I got to go to the gym. I'm acting like, oh, I'm Mr. Tough Guy now because, I can go to work and go to the gym and do my school and do my whatever apprenticeship thing for airplane mechanic, and I can do all that, right? I'm the guy. No, I'm tired. I'm off 3 hours of sleep and I'm just torn apart from processed foods, from bad habits, from not living the lifestyle that I live now, right? And I would put that off on my family members, on my mom that's just wondering how my day is, on my girl that just wanted to love me for me, and I just wanted to judge her because I was insecure with myself all the time. I wanted to tell her what to wear. I wanted to say that, guys, I hate fake stuff. I hate makeup. I hate nails. But at the end of the day, in my relationship, I was telling her, no, don't get the nails. I swear, I'm not gonna talk to you. I was young. I was stupid, right? I was like 16, 17. But the fact that was in me, it disgusts me. That's why I never want to go back to my old ways. That's why I never want to sleep in, even getting 2 hours of sleep. Because I know if I step back a little bit, if I turn around, all I can see is all my old ways. I have to keep going this way. I can't drag upon my old habits. You can't either, right? I used to tell my girl, yeah, I'm not gonna talk to you if you get nails, or, oh, you wore makeup. Who are you trying to look good for? Bro, I was such a troll. I was such a clown. I'm disgusted in that version of me, man. Like, I was just an idiot, bro. But it's okay. It's all part of learning about life and everything, right? But if I come back to the gist of why I started this video, man, I just want to feel. And I just want you guys to know, I don't always have the answer. As much as I promote becoming your top 1% self, I'm not a top 1% man. I'm not perfect. Like I said, I'm no better than you. Just because I can eat clean, go to the gym, don't put yourself lower than me. We're all the same. We're on this journey together. I want every single person watching this that's truly listening to my words and, feeling what I feel right now and relating to me. I want you guys to come on the journey with me. I want the real dogs, though. If you're sitting on this video and you're not willing to give up your vices and you're just on here for a little motivational kick, get the hell off my page, bro. Unsubscribe. Get out of here. I want the real dogs to come with me on this journey, right? Because I don't have it all figured out. I'm 20 years old. Who am I, right? But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to stop. Just because I haven't had feelings in months, just because I miss my family members to death and it's eating me alive, just because I wake up and I'm lonely and I have nobody to talk to besides the other side of my head, and I have a huge to-do list to do because I set really high standards for myself, And I never feel fulfilled because I'm still learning on how to, like, I hate the word balance, but I don't know what else to use. To balance out the fact of like doing the work and learning how to give myself credit. Guys, I don't have it all figured out. I struggle too. I struggle every damn day. And I'm tired of coming on here, putting on a face of like, I'm doing so good. Because in reality, by my actions, I'm doing amazing. I'm doing things that I never thought I could ever do. If you told myself what my old self was doing, I would say hell no. There's no way. I moved out of the country and I've been in 3 different countries the past 6 months, and I've done all these things, right? And I've built a business. I started a business. My whole life, I always dreamed of starting a business. I never wanted to go to school. I never I hated college. I knew everything was a scam. I was I'm escaping the matrix, right? That's who I am. And that's who I want to bring around me. People like me. And the more I put on a little layer above me on this YouTube channel, on my Instagram, it's never going to work. I'm gonna keep feeling empty. And honestly, they even planned to really make a YouTube video this morning. I brought my light on top of my phone right now that I was like maybe will feel like it, maybe I won't, but this is like kind of making me feel again. Just doing this right here. Just knowing that there's at least, I hope there's one person behind this camera that understands how this feels, that wants to do better, that wants to try to figure it out, right? Because I'm going to show you guys on this page, and I'm going to start uploading a lot more and just bringing you guys through the journey with me, and not only telling you guys my wins but my losses too, right? Like, it's hard, bro. And honestly, I have fears. I'm scared to go visit my family in 3.5 weeks from now. I'm terrified. I'm going to go see him for Thanksgiving, and the amount I miss my girlfriend, my mom, my dad, my brother. I'm going to see my cousins for Thanksgiving. I'm so excited for that. And just everybody back home, like, it don't matter how much different I am now from my old friends. Like, I miss them to death. And knowing that, like, it's kind of scary, man. And I shouldn't be scared. I should be confident in myself, but I'm telling the truth. I'm scared to go back and have everything all comfortable again and finally feel this thing that's been keeping me going every day of, if I just keep going hard, I'm going to be able to retire my mom soon enough. That's my dream in my life, my biggest goal and dream, and that's all I say on this channel. I don't care about having no supercar. Like, obviously, I know it's all going to come if I really want it. But I just see myself living on a farm with my family, with the ranch, with like cows and farmland and a forest right next to it. Like, that's all I want, bro. I just want to have a kid run up to me when I come home, because remember when my dad came home, I was terrified. And I don't want my kid to feel that way. I want my kid to know I'm the best father in the world and think of me as a superhero. That's why I wake up every day conquering. I look at a picture of my family, knowing that I can create one and give my family the best life ever. My future family and my current family, right? My goal in life is to provide for my girl as soon as possible. If I could have her with me every day, I would be fired up, right? Because I have such a healthy relationship. We do Bible studies every day. We're growing a connection just within Christ instead of within lust and things. And we don't lust. I'm waiting till marriage. I've just completely changed my identity. Like, if you would have told me that I'm not gonna have sex until marriage, due to how lustful I was, due to me going to her house just with the intentions of having sex, right? And it's not that I objectified her. Like, I loved her to death the whole time, but sometimes I was so down bad that's why that would be my main driving point to go see my girl, right? Sometimes it'd be like, dude, I'm just horny. I want to have sex, right? It's just disgusting. It was disgusting. And God saved my life. I remember picking up that Bible. I remember praying for the first time in forever. And I said, God, reveal something to me in my life. And that same week, me and my girl broke up. The same week, I haven't seen my friends ever since. Haven't actually hung out with them. I've seen them before I left the country, but haven't hung out with anyone. I moved out the country originally with my guy Julian. Haven't seen him in months. I've been alone. And yeah, that's the main gist of this video. I got a lot of work to do today. I'm actually uploading a day in the life, so make sure you guys check that out if you haven't seen it already. And yeah, man, I don't have it all figured out, and I never will, and I know that, because I'm always going to be chasing the next biggest and best thing, right? The next best thing for me that God puts in my life. But make sure you live in a purposeful, God-given life. Don't fall into all these demonic traps on social media. These guys are pussies. They're telling you to live life in moderation and balance. Where's that going to get you? It's going to make you average. Just because they have a good physique and they have followers doesn't mean they're successful. Money doesn't mean you're successful. Your follower count, like, none of that matters. Just think of how God sees you. The more you're disciplined, you're going to be more faithful to God. The more you're consistent, right, you're going to have a closer connection with Jesus. Jesus is going to put great things in your life. He's going to give you things that you deserve, right? He's going to fulfill you. You're not going to feel like empty inside, right? As much as I feel empty, I also feel so fulfilled in Christ when I finish my day looking at my checklist saying, damn, I did it. I did it again, another day. Let's freaking go, right? So live life through Christ. And, you know, it's crazy. Like, I just can't even believe I'm saying that, guys. I hid from God my whole life. I never went to church. I didn't grow up Christian. I grew up in, like, basically an atheist home for the most part. Nobody talked about God ever. It's a very toxic environment. Alcoholic in my house. Saying, all I hear at night growing up, if I had a gun, I'd kill you. I hate you. I wish I could never see you again, right? Family members screaming that at each other. Seeing family members hit other family members from other genders. It sucks, right? But you got to use that pain that you have built up inside, whatever it is. Whether it's childhood trauma, whether it's your girl breaking up with you, that's all energy. And energy never leaves this earth, right? It never leaves this earth. So you got to absorb all the energy and turn it into power. Don't use it to take the comfort. There's going to be so many doors around you. There's going to be tons of doors, right? There's going to be one glowing gold. You open it, it's beautiful inside. It's got this crazy view, flowers, everything. But right behind that, as soon as you walk in and the door closes behind you, guilt, shame, empty, not fulfilled. You're going to feel like, why did I do this, right? That's going into the comfort. It looks so tempting. It's so promising from the outside. But you know that door behind you that you're scared to even look back at? The one that's pitch black, that's scary, that's dark? That's the door that's going to fix your life, right? It's not going to be all glory. It's not going to be fun, happiness, joy. It's going to be taking that pain, all in that dark room, and somehow with God on your side, forming the light in that dark room, becoming the light in your family's life, in your relationship, becoming the light in everywhere you go, right? At work, even though you hate your job, becoming the guy that's positive, right? I used to hate my job and I showed up negative every day. I treated people like crap. I was rude just because I was tired, because I ate processed food, because I had low testosterone, low energy, and I wanted to take naps all the time, and I was stuffing my face with just a bunch of junk food, and I was getting no sleep and taking 800 milligrams of caffeine minimum a day, right? But if you can just go in that dark room and start letting that room tear you apart to where you're stripped and you're uncovered, you're naked, and you can finally glow, you realize what your true potential is. You realize that those temptations to go do with your friends, whatever it is, to go do with your girl, to go whatever vice you do, you realize that that's not actually you. You're an observer of that feeling that gets put in your head, right? Whenever that thought comes in of like skipping the gym or doing a vice, masturbation, eating a cheat meal, quick dopamine, ice cream at night, binge eating, anything. I used to struggle with all those things I just named, or alcohol, smoking weed, any of those things, right? I never struggled with those, but if that's you, whatever it is, it's just a cover on top of you. And you actually don't know who you truly are, even though you think you do. And like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I need you to trust my word, because I swear I knew who I was. I swear I had it figured out. I swear I was on track. But everything was a lie in my life. I was so convinced I knew. Like, I was me. I was being me. I wasn't. I'm the guy that's out here running at 4 a.m., waking up at 2:30 every day. This is me. But if you would have told me I'm doing this, I would have slapped you in the face. No, I'm not, right? Because you got to strip yourself down first. Pause, no homo, you know what I mean? If you guys are childish and like to say that crap, like, grow up. Anyways, get freaking naked, bro. Get naked. Let God tear you apart. God tore my girlfriend, right, out of my life. God tore all my friends out of my life. He tore my job, right? I had to quit that job and trust God because he put a vision in my head. He tore my family out of my life. He tore my car, right? I had to list my car for sale that I put 20 grand into. I built my whole entire, from 15 to 19 years old, I built this stance car. I built another stance car on air suspension, a BMW wagon, Volkswagen GTI, if you guys are into cars. And it's like, I did all these things, but when I got them stripped away, it finally, I felt like a new person. I felt like the man I'm meant to be. You know how close of a connection I had with that stupid little car? You know what I mean? And it still hasn't sold yet, but in my mind, it's gone. I deleted them from my memory. I'm no longer the guy that blows my paychecks on cars. Instead, I invest in mentors. I invested thousands and thousands of dollars on coaches, on mentors, on not only information, but implementation, on learning, on subscriptions to different things, right? For my coaching, for all these things, I invest in me. And whether it's a good mentorship or a bad one, or, you know, maybe I made the wrong choice, I know it's always a step closer in the right direction, right? And as much as it was so terrifying. I grew up poor. I grew up broke. I grew up wearing used underwear from a thrift store, from Goodwill, from Desiree Industries. 50-cent shirts. Back to school shopping, my mom would give us like $5. You know, I get 2 pairs of jeans from a charity store that are used. I get used underwear. I get just, you know, that's how I grew up. And after that, second grade, from there on, I bought everything I had. My clothes. My mom's never paid my phone bill. I've always paid my insurance, health insurance, car insurance, everything. I love the way that I was raised like that, because it forces me to figure it out on my own. And you need to figure it out on your own. You need to separate from the noise. Get off social media. Get off P-Hub. Cut out the vices with your friends. Go do something crazy on the weekends like this, right? Go take your pain and turn it into power. That's all I got to say for today's video. We got tons of more game coming soon. I'm going to upload a lot more, tons of more sauce. But look at this amazing view, man. I ran uphill this whole time. That's the ocean. You guys can't really see much, but this is where I'm at. That's why I'm talking quiet. There's living spaces up here, but I got to get back. Got a long ways back to the house. But yeah, man, it's going to be another tough day, having to fight the urge of taking naps and all that stuff. But make sure you guys go follow me on IG. Like, if you're not following me on IG, you're slacking, bro. I'm posting stories every day, showing you guys what's good, and just keeping you guys accountable on my stories, on my reels every single day. Go follow my IG. If you guys are interested in one-on-one coaching, you already know what to do. Link in description. Other than that, guys, I'm heading out. About to have a good day. Let's freaking go.